example, the fairy dragon, the haunted creeper, knife juggler, mech warper, and so on. We also have a little bit of removal with the forked lightning, which deals 2 damage to 2 random enemy minions. The downside, however, is with that card that it gives you 2 overload, which means you have 2 mana crystals less in the next turn. So yeah. Other than that, we have some 3-drops like Demolisher, Goblin Zapper, Jungle Panther, and not that much late game. We do have 3 6-drops, but other than that, we kinda have to rely on the early game here. So I would just say let's get right into it. By the way, excuse my English. It's not my main language, so sometimes I'm struggling because I don't know the exact words how to describe something. So apologize for that. Okay, so here we have Boulder Fist Ogre and 2 Fire Guard Destroyer. So because none of them are really that good for a start, I think I'm gonna discard all of them, especially because we do have lots of early game cards. And yeah, we have one right here, the Stone Splitter Trog.
Job's done.
Yeah, so we have 1 mana right now, so we can't really play anything out of our hand. So we just end our turn.
Whoops.
Okay, we're playing against a mage, and he just coined out a 2-drop. So, here's the question. We have several options, like playing one of the 2-drops, or just use the hero ability of the shaman, which is that you summon a random totem.
Hello.
I'm just gonna squelch this. And I think we actually do play a 2-drop, because otherwise this minion will grow, because at the start of each turn he gains 1 attack. So he's already at 2 attack. So I think I'm gonna play the Stone Splitter. Yeah, I think so.
Drag no stupid.
always get a random totem. There are four totems in the game. One of them is a spell totem which increases your spell damage by 1. So I think we're gonna hope that we draw this one. And we actually do. That's great. So we can eliminate both of them with forked lightning. So we're gonna do that. And we're gonna attack his face. So as you can see in the bottom right, we actually have 2 locks on our crystals, which means on the next turn we would normally have 5 mana crystals, but because of those 2 locks we will only have 3. So that kinda limits us so that we can't really play a big creature. Okay, place this. Okay, so here, excuse me, here I think we're gonna play the Haunted Creeper. Yeah, just because it's a minion which will most likely stick to the board, or because the Death Rattle summons 2/1/1, so it's really difficult to get rid of this minion. So I think we're gonna play this and attack into this 1/7 and just end the turn. The mage has a hero power which deals 1 damage to a character he wants. So, but this fairy dragon right here can't be targeted by spells or hero powers, so he can't really deal with this other than attacking into it, which he doesn't seem to do. Okay, so he has a wild pyromancer. Okay, well I guess that's it for his turn. But that's not so bad. The problem right here is that I think that this secret is mirror entity. And mirror entity is a secret which copies the minion you play for him. So if we would play a Sunwalker, he would get a Sunwalker too. So don't really think we want that, but it could be counterspell too, so yeah. What do we do here? I think we just play the whirling, and if it's mirror entity we can do the lightning storm afterwards. Okay, that seems like a reasonable play. Okay. Okay, so it's not mirror entity. Okay, so I'm just gonna totem up and attack with these 2. Well, that's kinda bad. Now, because he can trade now with my whirling Sepomatic. But I had to test it because I couldn't risk to get him a Sunwalker. And he just traded. What? He just traded with this. Okay. Anyway, I think we're gonna play the Sunwalker right here. I think because if we play the Azure Drake, he has more health than the Wild Pyromancer, but he can just hero power the Azure Drake and then trade with it, and that wouldn't be that good. So I think we're just gonna play the Sunwalker. We could also play the Frostwolf though. A mad scientist. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't really have another secret, because that would be really bad. Let's see. He's taking his time with the plays.
Time runs out on me.
I think next turn we're just gonna lightning storm this. And why did he do that? Why? He just lost this pyromancer. I don't get this. Okay. So now actually it could be that one of those secrets is mirror entity. So I think we're gonna try that out with this one.
What's happening?
And it's actually not. Okay. So I think maybe it's counterspell and vaporize. Vaporize is a secret that if you attack the hero, your minion gets destroyed. So I'm not gonna attack the hero. Maybe I should. No, I'm just gonna play that. And trade here. And he has another secret. Wow. Damn. That's crazy. Sometimes you see really crazy decks in Arena. I just hope to God he doesn't have Flame Strike now, because then I would be pretty screwed. But I think he doesn't have it. He doesn't have Flame Strike, I think. Okay. Azure Drake. So now the question is, what are those two secrets actually? I don't really know. I think one is counterspell. And the other one, maybe vaporize. What another mad scientist. Wow. Okay. So I think here we will do this. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're gonna
You
buff
must
that
cleanse the sun well.
or that. I don't really know. We're gonna buff that, yeah. And it's mirror entity.
You must cleanse
Okay.
the sun well.
So we now can trade here. And it's not duplicate. Okay. Okay, so we could now lightning storm. But I think it's counterspell, so that would like deny the effect of lightning storm. So we're just gonna play Sunwalker. Attack here. And wow, another secret. What is this deck? Crazy. He had like 4 or 5 secrets now. Wow.
Embrace the
Just getting more ridiculous. Crazy. Okay. But I think we have a really good board. So damn, it doesn't really matter, but still, like 3 secrets. Holy crap. Okay, so there's another mirror entity. So we're gonna proc that by playing the Jungle Panther. I think maybe. Wait. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. And we will. What shall we do? Trade. Trade here. And here. And some of this, one of those minions will die, I think, because one is vaporized. Yep. Oh, it's Ice Barrier, okay. Okay then. Just go play this. So yeah, now if it doesn't have a Flame Strike, he's pretty much over with the game, I think. Because we traded his minions away and yeah. Doesn't really have a chance of coming back. If he has Flame Strike, then he can come back, of course, but other than that, I don't see a comeback here. Okay, what is this? Iron Beak Owl. Yeah, I think he realized that he will lose this game. Maybe we get... Okay, no. If we would have gotten another spell, we could have triggered this counter spell, because I believe it's counter spell. So that we could have lightning stormed the board. But it's not that big of a problem. We just play the force tank. And just once again, should we trade? We probably should. So we're gonna trade, I hope he doesn't have another secret. That would be so devastating. Not devastating, but like, so crazy. Okay. We're gonna trade here. No more secret, thank God. Okay, here. And up, down. Nice. So it's pretty much top deck time for him. He has to get an amazing card to win here, but he doesn't. And I think this is game. If he has an ice block, we can see. Now we can test. And it's counter spell. Oh no, it's spellbender actually. Okay. Well, either way, we
Like a fuse!
Push forward.
have won the game. So yeah. This was my first ASMR video with a Hearthstone gameplay. I hope you enjoyed it, and I definitely did. And I think I'm gonna do another one, another Hearthstone video. If you have a request for a game which I could play on my channel, just leave a comment